welcome back to WiSE Wednesday. I'm your host, Emily Stuker, and I'm so excited to introduce Eloise this week to talk about what it means for her to be a residential community coordinator with WiSE. Let's get started. Hi, and welcome back. Today we're talking with Eloise Franklin. Do you just want to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit what you do at Iowa State and with WiSE?
I'm Eloise Franklin. I'm a sophomore physics major, and I'm a residential community coordinator.
Awesome, that is so fun. So we're just gonna kind of dig into what that is. Just want to start by describing what your role is with WiSE in your own words.
So I put on events and things with the residential halls. So the house that you live in, I can go in, I'll promote things for WiSE, I'll direct your resources, I'll put on events just to promote community and hang out.
Yeah, kind of bring people together on the floor, which is always great. That's super cool. All right, so then I guess this is kind of what you just said, but what is more of a residential community? If you were an incoming freshman, what does that look like?
So within the residence halls, the floors usually are split into different houses. So that would be you share the same RA, you share the same den, you'll have meetings and stuff. And WiSE has 11, I think, houses across campus that are for women in science and engineering. So you'll just be surrounded by people with similar interests. It's really cool.
And did you get to live on that floor last year?
I did. I lived in Row House in Melzer.
Wow. How was your experience with that?
It was super fun. It was really nice coming into college with kind of a built-in support system, I guess. Just knowing that there are people surrounding me that know what I'm doing and know what I'm going through with all of them.
Yeah, that's great because I'm sure you have a heavy course load.
Yes.
So it's definitely nice to have people that also understand that and get that, and you can go and knock on my door and be like, hey, want to study together? Awesome. So then tell me kind of what's an example of an event you've done on your floor?
So we do a lot of study nights, just as STEM majors, kind of necessary. And then also a lot of craft nights. We just had a sugar scrub night, and this week I'm gonna have a watercolor painting. So it's just fun, little relaxing things.
That's fun. One thing about WiSE is I feel like WiSE loves crafts. Every time
Absolutely.
we're doing an event, I'm like, oh, there's another fun craft. And so I feel like that's good though, because I think it can get a lot of studying all the hard things, and so being able to have a little bit of a creative outlet, do something different, to decompress, to de-stress, and just have fun is definitely good. And living on a floor would be a great way to be able to do that.
It really is.
It's great. All right. Well, then, kind of going off of that, why would you encourage students to live on a WiSE floor?
Probably because of that community that you get. I was really scared first coming into college, and I went in the den my first night in the dorms, and there were 4 different people there that I got to introduce myself, I got to hang out, we did a puzzle. It was just a really great opportunity to meet new people.
Oh, that's really awesome. It's so cute that people can come together and just have community, get to know each other, and you already have something in common to start off the bat because you're all STEM majors, and also just getting to learn about other STEM majors as well. I'm sure it's pretty great and interesting to hear about. So then overall, what is a highlight from working with WiSE or working at WiSE?
I'm going to say the exact same thing. Still the community. But even not just with students, but with my fellow RCCs, I feel we have our morning meetings, and we get to catch up, and we get to collaborate on events, and we get to get our floors together, and it's just really fun to have more things in common with people. And we get to spend time together doing something that we love.
So do you have a meeting every morning, or what is your kind of schedule look like?
It's once a week.
Okay.
Sometimes every other when we have a busy week. But Wednesday mornings we get together, we talk about what we've done for the week, what we're planning. We're doing a learning community celebration on April 21st, I think. So we've been planning that, and you should go.
Shout out! You're in a learning community. Go. Go to the fun event. That's really cool. Great, and it is always fun to work with people. I know for our communications team with WiSE, I love working with all of them. Having people that you can kind of relate on and toss ideas around with each other. It's always better than having to work by yourself.
It really is.
Yes. How did you get involved with WiSE and get this specific position?
So I joined my house cabinet for the like WiSE liaison kind of position. I was like the WiSE chair, and through that, some of the WiSE staff reached out to me and were like, "Hey, this is something that I think would be fun for you." So I said yes, obviously, and I got to be a lot more involved in WiSE, and it was fun.
How long have you been doing this position?
A little bit over a year. I joined like February-ish of last year.
Okay, great. Well, that's awesome. And then you said you're doing it in Fort Hauser right now?
Yes.
Cool. Well, if you're on the floor in Hauser, go to the events. You have a pretty cool RCC right here.
Every week.
Read your emails, go to the events, do all the fun things so you can get to know people. Then, this is kind of just overall, what is one thing you wish people knew about being in WiSE?
Probably the like super amazing resources that they have. There's a lot of events, there's a lot of different learning communities in general, not even like residential communities, but like overall, all of WiSE, all of Iowa State, there's a lot of events and opportunities to get together with people in your major or just like people with a bunch of things in common with you. And there's also like the mentorship programs, and you could get involved with Rise with WiSE. They have summer camps for like high school people that you can get a job with or volunteer with. So it's really
lots of great opportunities, and I think that almost every WiSE Wednesday, it feels like people are saying this over and over again, and it's such a great reminder that WiSE really does have a lot of great resources. So get connected, get involved, and check out what you could do, what opportunities you could get, because there is so much. And this is kind of going off script a little bit, but that seems like there's a lot and you're doing a lot. Is that easy to balance with your course load? Because physics is hard.
Yeah. It helps that it's fun. Like it's I really enjoy doing what I'm doing, so it doesn't feel so much like work. I can use it as more of like a break from doing all the school things, doing my homework. I can be like, oh, now I get to plan fun events and I get to hang out with people.
Yes. That's great. It is like a good little break from all the craziness, which is always nice. Last question, and I say the most important question, what is your why behind WiSE?
I think probably just being able to, there's a lot of uncertainty when you first come in, especially as a woman in STEM, kind of a minority in your field. There's just having that support system and having people there to tell you, you are meant to be here. You can do this. You are capable. You are strong. And I think it's just a really good reminder to have.
Yeah, that is really great. I think that is something that WiSE really focuses on, is encouraging people, encouraging women especially, because it's hard if you're in a field where you're one of the very few people that you do belong there and you belong in that space and you are doing great things and you're going to do amazing things. You just got to stay confident in yourself. And this is just such a great community to be able to find people that are similar minded and you can all hype each other up together. All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, of course. We love it here at WiSE Wednesday. All right, yay!